Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin. I feel very jungly today, so I decided to go green with the background. Ha ha! I was like, something's missing in the background. Something's missing. Alright. Very different look with green. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Shark House Entertainment, and I am your host, Brian Gatto. And, well, on June 6th, I saw as did so many others. I really enjoyed this animated feature for the Predator franchise. It's strong, it's got a lot of elements that really expand the lore of the Predator, but overall, very fun time. So I thought I'd talk about the new Predator animated film they had released probably about a week ago almost. What day is it today? It is the 12th, the 38th anniversary of the Predator movie. So yeah, I figured I'll review this. I also have a review for the book coming out soon. I have read it. I won't spoil my thoughts on it, but let's just say highly different than the film. But this is a whole different ballgame. Now, why do I say that? Because not only does this expand the lore of the Predator franchise, but it goes about doing that through several generations of people, like Vikings, Japanese samurai, and World War II pilots. Awesome set pieces for each. The Japanese samurai segment has the least when it comes to dialogue, but it's all done mostly through emotions. Not to mention, or forget, this was directed by the guy who did Prey, as well as 10 Cloverfield Lane, as well as the new Predator Badlands film coming out. Dan Trachtenberg, or Trachtenberg, however you say his name. That's awesome. And fans have wanted something like this for a very long time. Different settings for Predator attacks or invasions or hunts. And it really sells you on that. It's like, well, or you wanted a film per story, or you wanted at least several more generations. There have been mentions of Vikings and Japanese samurai, never really any about World War II pilots, I don't think. But this film gives you all of that in about 90 minutes. It's a very quick film, but it doesn't feel like it's rushed. Each story is probably about 20 minutes, and then there's a climax at the end that ties it all together, and I was like, that is really well done. And the way they go about that is even more lore building than I initially thought there would be. The world of Predator doesn't stop with Predator. So it's definitely worth a watch, even if you don't like animated stuff. Like my dad, I'm not a big anime guy or animation guy. He enjoyed it. It did take him a little bit to get into it, and I think it'll have to grow on him more. But I have a fondness for the respect of the franchise, and this film does respect. I initially thought it was going to be a TV show, but it's a film, which I think works better, because you wouldn't be able to tie it up as nicely by the end of the season, especially if some people tune out. You would have missed the awesome climax, so you really have to stick with it. You would if it was a TV show, but now that it's only 90 minutes, there's no reason why you shouldn't watch the whole thing.
What happens if we survive?
It's also gory as hell, lots of blood, lots of gore, lots of cool kills and carnage. Clever uses of familiar weapons like the net. My god, that was awesome. Michael Biehn makes an appearance in this film as a character who now has experienced an alien, a predator, and a Terminator. Or I should have said that differently. Alien, Terminator, Predator, all of them. He's experienced all of them. So that's going down on his resume, and I'm happy for him to have that. Definitely an actor who should have gotten way bigger than he actually was. Really likable guy. This film it was fan service, but it was the kind we wanted. It was stuff we wanted to see in this franchise, and it did that in spades, man. It gave you everything. There were some, like, I don't know. I wouldn't really say issues with the film that I had. I would have to watch it a few more times, but some things didn't really quite make sense to me. There were some parts where a Viking character will not speak in their native tongue or their language, and then at the end, it's all of a sudden she can't speak English. But before that, in the beginning of the film, she's talking to her son and her tribe or crew or gain or whatever, her clan, uh, and they're all speaking English. So I don't understand why there was a change. I mean, if it was more, if it was handled better, I could see it. But they threw it in there to be like, oh, well, this is a conundrum for our main character who can't speak that language or Japanese. But in the Japanese segment, there is no English. It's all Japanese, even though there's not much talking in it. So I don't get it. I really don't. The only thing I can think of is that the studio wanted English from the get-go, because if not, you would lose a lot of your viewers, which is true, but I don't know.
My son, tell me why we fight.
Because our enemy still lives.
Other than that, upon my first viewing, I had no other problems with it. I'm sure I'll find some problems and other things I like about it as more time goes on. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. You've been watching Sharkcast Entertainment tonight with your host, Brian Gatto. Make sure to like, comment, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page and support me on Patreon. Also hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And as always, subscribe.